everybody, I'm the Crimson Cypher. Welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. In the last part, we made our way over to, I believe it was Full Arbor Town. I need to heal up. Jeez, I didn't do that off screen. What was I thinking? Alright. But yeah, we made our way to, I believe, is this Full Arbor Town or is this, Yeah, this is Full Arbor Town, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm mistaken. And someone is by the PC. We can't get into our box. Oh, hello, you are? Okay, your name's Crimson. I can see that you're a trainer. So that means you use the Pokemon storage system I developed. How I arrived at the conclusion is a simple deductive process. You speak to me because you wanted to access something on this PC. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Lynette. Honestly, I'm glad to meet you. It's great you're using the storage system. If you could please visit me at my home... visit me at home. My house is on Route 14, or 114, should I say. God, my English is... And my dad's doing this fucking grass outside. Okay. And yes, I do still live with my parents because I don't have the money to freaking buy a house in this economy. Okay. Gosh, I say that like a fucking... I'm 24 years old, okay? I don't... Here's the thing, I only get, I get benefits and stuff like that. The thing is, I want to make YouTube into my living. That's what I want to do. I don't work. I do volunteer. So, like, you know, I make videos and like, you know, for like social media, for a place close to me that I actually quite enjoy doing. I'm gonna go for Ember on the Skarmory, and I'm gonna go for Headbutt on the Marill. Yeah, Skarmory's gonna Skarmory will outspeed us because it is quite fast compared to both of us. But the Marill is not gonna outspeed both of us. Okay, at least Krakatoa has that high defense. And Skarmory almost goes down, okay. Go for Ember again, and a Headbutt again. And Skarmory is just going for agility, even though it's decently fast. I think it's, what, it's 80 at its speed, or 85 speed? Actually, no, it might be higher than that, even. But I don't know. Okay. What's next? A Lombre, okay. Skarmory goes down, so that'll give us quite a bit of experience points as well. Yeah, 306, yeah. That was pretty good in terms of experience. Swallow! Oh, hello. I'm gonna Body Slam the Lombre. And I will Rock Tomb the... Swallow. Okay, go for Rock Tomb. Ironhide, you are somehow outspeeding a Lombre. I am so happy with Ironhide speed for some reason. I don't know why. Ironhide is just quick for some reason. Okay. It's going for Absorb on Krakatoa, even though that is not even effective. Okay. Sure. Sure, buddy. Go for it. Okay, let's just... Yeah, Ironhide, what is your speed? I want to know what your speed stat is. Oh, no. Oh, that is... What effective on Ironhide. Oh, okay, Krakatoa is fine. Oh my gosh, we both tank that. Oh my gosh. I know it's not supposed to be, like, super effective. Like, I know Earthquake won't be, like, you know, have the type bonus, but gosh, we both tanked that. And Kobe, okay, that's fine. Apparently, Kobe went from being a marine to a bird handler. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna use I'll use a super potion on Ironhide, and then I'll use that on Krakatoa. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Wait. Is it because? Yeah, I don't think it's because of the speed stat. I think it's because I have a Quick Claw on him. Oh man, that is funny. Okay. Oopsies. But yeah, Ironhide's got that speed. There's an item I forgot down there. Good thing I went back this way. I wanted to take on some of these trainers because, you know, I feel like that's quite important, but I didn't realize there's a freaking item down there and I've missed it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go for Ember. And you go for Mud Slap, even though Mud Slap isn't really that good. It's so weak. Gosh. I love seeing, when Pokemon take super effective damage, but like take actual, like, very little to no damage. It's so cool. Okay. Let's go see what this item is down here, because I'm curious. What are you? Hyper Potion! Oh my gosh, yes, please! I'm surprised I missed out on that. Or almost missed out on that, should I say. Okay. We also did grab a nugget last episode, I'm pretty sure, so... Oh my gosh. I got something stuck in my throat then. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what? Okay. I'm gonna sell... Where's that nugget? Where's the nugget? There it is. Okay, we got 20. Okay, that's not bad. I do want to save up for some of the TMs in the game corner as well, so I won't buy anything just yet. Let's go in here. What's in here? Horizon Cosmo went off to Meteor Falls on Route 114 with some people from Team Magma. Okay. Interesting. And we also got another one of those battle tents over there. What's this? Move to his house. New moves taught to Pokemon. Oh, hello. What do you have? I'm the move tutor. I know all the moves that Pokemon learn, every one of them, and I can teach Pokemon those moves. You can teach a move to a Pokemon if you'd like. I'll do it for heart. Yes, you're the guy with the heart scale. Okay. Oh, you're the like move relearner. Okay. What can Trumi learn? Absorb, tackle, stun spore, leech seed. Okay. What about Marshall? Growl, Mudslap. Okay, and nothing of interest there. Well, let's try Krakatoa. Smog and Smokescreen, that's fine. And then Ironhide. Tackle, Harden, Mudslap, or Takedown. Okay. Okay. Nothing of interest here. Nothing of, well, too much of interest, I should say. Just to check my recording real quick. Okay, yeah, 7 minutes in, that's fine. Alright. Wait. Yeah, 1. Okay. Route 114. We have a few Pokemon we can catch here. What is this? The very rose of the fossil maniac. He's a nice guy who loves fossils. All by himself. We have TM28 Dig. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really good. Dig is a good move, I will say. Oh, hello. What is this? Sir, you appear to have... Okay, I'm the fossil maniac. I'm a nice guy who loves fossils. Do you want a fossil? But the fossils around here, these parts all belong to me, none for you. If you can't bear to go without a fossil, look in the desert where there are boulders and sand that may hide fossils. Okay. So we can find a fossil in the desert. Okay, that's good to know. But we got the TM for Dig, which is pretty good. Anyways, those new Pokemon. I want to go over those new Pokemon right now. Okay, we've touched on Seedot before, but let's go over Nuzleaf now, considering the fact that we're able to catch it. Nuzleaf is a grass and dark type Pokemon. And considering the fact that this thing has decent stats all around, realistically, it is going to be a good user of dark type moves, and it does learn a few of them. It's a good user of Thief, so that, I'd definitely use that if I were you. But again, its main typing is just shafted because it doesn't learn any good grass type moves. It does learn nature power through level up or as it evolves, but realistically speaking, I don't think it's that good. I really don't think it's that good to even consider using. Lombre is a good water grass type Pokemon. Kind of a unique typing, realistically speaking, but in order to evolve it, you need a water type, water stone, should I say? And you're not going to see one of those in a while. This is one of those generations where it literally has you finding evolutionary stones, and sometimes they're not easy to find. I mean, Look at where I'm at now. I'm only like 20 episodes in, and I am currently. I'm like just. I haven't found one. I don't think. I don't think I've even found a moonstone. Right. But like, it's gonna be a long time before you get Ludicolo. And not only that, it also doesn't learn great grass type moves. It does learn water type moves, which is good. But, I mean, you're gonna get Surf at some point soon. You will get access to other moves on top of that. It is good. Better than Nuzleaf, I'd say, but it's still, if you didn't catch Lotad or Nuzleaf, why bother now? Swablu. Oh boy, this thing is good. Swablu evolves into a flying dragon type known as Altaria. It has high special defense and pretty good moves to back it up. It even learns Dragon Dance through level up, which is incredible. And not only that, but its ability of Natural Cure makes this thing super good against any status inflictors. For example, if you are paralyzed, you could just switch out and that paralysis is gone. Just like that. I love Swablu so much. However, the only issue is that Swablu is so weak as it is now, you're going to have a tough time getting it into its evolved form. It's not the worst thing in the world, and it's definitely not unusable, but it's just harder to use than other Pokemon out there. But if you can get past the fact that this thing is super frail, you have a really strong dragon type on your team. But I would definitely say there are better dragon types in this game, in my opinion. Zangoose. High attack, high speed, and a good user of critical hits. Seriously, if you give this thing Slash, and even Night Slash even, this thing is a real powerhouse. And yes, even though Dark is special in this game, it's still a good Pokemon, realistically speaking. Poison could also be considered a physical move, physical typing in this generation as well, meaning that if you give this thing, a poison type move in any case, you're you're golden at that point. I definitely say Zangoose, however, is kind of lacking in other departments. I mean, it has no defenses, no good special attack. Its HP is okay. It's just a fast physical sweeper. And to be honest, we already have a good fast physical attacker with higher attack. So you're kind of looking at a really lackluster Pokemon here. I get the fact that it doesn't evolve, meaning it doesn't get any better. I mean, the only good thing, well, not good thing, the only interesting thing about Zangoose is that it actually goes toe to toe with the other Pokemon on this list or on this in this route, should I say? And that Pokemon is Seviper. Now, both Zangoose and Seviper kind of go toe to toe because Seviper being a poison type and Zangoose having immunity to being poisoned, it's kind of a good matchup for the two, and I love that for a Pokemon to actually have active threats against each other. Like they're both Pokemon that fight each other. They're active rivals in a way, and I love that. Going on to Seviper itself, it's a good mixed attacker, but it's slower than Seviper. However, I would definitely say it has a lot of utility on its side. You can learn Poison Fang and you can learn Crunch. Both great moves for it, should I say. And let's also not forget the fact that the Pokemon anime even suggested that Seviper was the evolved form of Arbok. I wish that was the case, because this thing would be such an awesome evolution for Arbok, but they didn't do that. However, I do really love Seviper's design. I think it's one of the coolest looking Pokemon. I just wish it had an evolution, or even that, it just evolved from Arbok itself. But yeah, it can also learn some other good moves as well. But realistically, Poison Fang is kind of your main go-to, and Crunch, I guess, as well. And it does learn the move Glare, which can paralyze opponents, so that's something as well. Barboach has a very good typing. Water Ground is always a good typing to have. It's only got one weakness of Grass. However, the only thing about Barboach and Whiscash is that it's kind of underwhelming. I mean, looking at it from a standpoint, when it evolves, it has a ton of HP, which is good. Everything else kind of just it sucks. It has no other stat above 78, having its attack being 78, a 73 in defense, 76 in special attack, 71 in special defense, and a 60 in speed. Those aren't the worst stats of all time. However, it's kind of lackluster for a Pokemon like Whiscash, and a water ground type to be exact. When it levels up, though, it will learn some pretty good moves. This is a very good standpoint for it when it's evolved. At level 36, it will learn Earthquake. Level 26, it will learn Rest and Snore. It'll learn Future Sight through level up for some reason. It learns Water Gun early on. It can have Magnitude, and it can even learn the move Fissure, which is a one-hit KO move. Barboach is fine. I think there are better water types out there. I think there are better ground types out there. But it does the job well. If you want mediocre stats, that is. This whole this whole Pokemon's gimmick is that it's a HP tank because it can learn the moves Rest and Snore. The only thing with that, though, however, is that you may need heart scales for this, if I remember correctly, because Barboach evolves at level 30, but it learns Rest and Snore at level 26. So you will need heart scales, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm wrong, but I don't know. Well, Barboach, okay. A Barboach is a... okay. See, here's the thing. I always forget Barboach exists half the time. And when I do remember it exists, I always forget it evolves into Whiscash as well. Let's go for Body Slam. Oh, you have Water Gun. See, that does more damage than a frickin' Earthquake did. I think Earthquake did like 2 points of damage, I think. But, jeez. Your Magnitude 6. That's not going to do too much. I mean, if Earthquake didn't do too much, that doesn't do anything at all. I love it. A little cry. I can't make it because my voice doesn't go as low. Nolan, okay. Okay, so we got past you. Oh, there's got to be a few trainers. What do you have? All like Pokemon does is roar. No one dares to come near me. If you would, please take this TM away. TM05 roar. Okay, that's good. That's good to have. TM05 contains roar. A roar sends Pokemon scurrying. It sure does. That's actually a pretty helpful item there to have. No, you don't have a item there. I thought there was a secret item over there. Okay. There's a fisherman, and I believe that is a... I actually don't know what that is. Or who that is, or like what kind of trainer that is. I want to say that's the Pokemon breeder, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but... do I want Ironhide and Krakatoa up front? Yes, I do. Okay. Let's battle them both. I forget how many, double battles are in this game. I know it's not, like, a huge thing, but... Okay. Just making sure everything's fine. Nuzleaf and Barboach. Oh, boy. Let's go for Ember on that Nuzleaf, and I'll go Headbutt on Barboach. I actually don't remember what Barboach's stats are like. I just remember it's a water ground type, and it's like one of the ones that just gets forgotten about. Okay. Nuzleaf goes down. Good job, Krakatoa. Let's just use Body Slam and then go for Headbutt. Okay, so it seems like it's fast. It's faster than... Well, faster than I had Krakatoa. Even though I have the Quick Claw on, I guess the Quick Claw ain't activating though. Okay, that's fine. That wasn't cute in the least. Oh, it's a Picnicker. Okay, I thought that was a Pokemon. Okay. You know what I mean. Got Energy Powder. Okay, I think that... Does that heal, or... What does that do? That's my Pokemon, not my bag. What does that do? Energy powder. Where are you? There you are. Energy powder. A bit of powder restores HP by 50 points. So it's basically a super potion, but it has bitter taste to it. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's battle you. A Magikarp. Not bad. But yeah, oh, by the way, on this route, considering we've talked about, actually, do I want to talk about it now? There is a Pokemon that's coming up that I wanted to catch, but I decided against it. So back when I was talking about Tailo, I said there was a normal flying type that I wanted to catch. And the Pokemon that I was talking about is on this route. Or it's on this, like, in the upcoming grass in this route. And that was Swablu. Swablu was going to be a Pokemon I wanted to use, but instead I decided against it because there's a Pokemon that I wanted to use instead of Swablu instead. So I decided against it. So you can thank the Pokemon that'll be my 5th team member for that. For that. Okay, what's coming up next? A Goldeen. That's actually something I should probably talk about. That actually reminds me, I forgot to talk about Goldeen. I may as well do it now. I mean, we've been able to catch Goldeen for some time, so makes sense. I completely forgot that Goldeen even existed. In this game, that is. To be honest, though, do you blame me? I mean, look at this thing. I don't think I've ever met anyone in my life who actively likes Goldeen, or even seeking for that matter. It's one of the most hated Gen 1 Pokemon. It's one of those Pokemon that no one cares to use ever. It's got mediocre stats, and it's just there. It doesn't. There are so many better water types that you can have access to, even before being able to catch this thing. It's a terrible Pokemon, and to be honest, I'd rather just take a Magikarp and train it single-handedly to become a Gyarados. That's how much I don't like Goldeen. Not only that, but there's also the fact that you have Tentacle in your midst, and plus you'll get both their evolved forms for Magikarp and Tentacle before you get even a Seeking. It's not worth it. It really isn't. Okay. I actually need to pause the recording here real quick because I want to see how many Pokemon I'm going to talk about this episode. Okay. Alright, I'm back. And that is... I only actually have to talk about... Well, I have to talk about Goldeen. There's Swablu on this route. There's Nuzleaf and Lombre on this route. And there's also Zangoose and Seviper. But Zangoose can only be caught in Ruby, not Emerald or Sapphire. Well, no. I think it's caught in either Ruby or Sapphire, but it's not in Emerald for some reason. And that really bugs me, by the way. We've had it multiple times now first off with Surskit and then with Meditite, where we're not able to catch those Pokemon. And it bugs me to hell, okay? I want to catch those Pokemon. If there's a game that literally comes out and it's like, it's a combination of both, Ruby and Sapphire, you may as well have all the Pokemon in there. I'm just saying. But yeah. Okay. Let's go for Ember. I don't know why I'm going for Ember actually now I think about it. You're part water type. Okay, Swift, that's fine. And Body Slam. Oh, Astonish. That's fine. Ghost is physical anyways. Okay. And nice. Okay. I think I'm going to end it off here. So next time, we're heading through the rest of this route and hopefully to Meteor Falls. See you guys then.